Hey house guests, welcome to tonight's Tuesday night recap of Big Brother
8.
Whoa, whoa.
Which
Am
way
I playing
did
with
that
your
go?
eyes? Okay.
Wow, so Amber and Jameka up on the block.
Yep.
Okay, so Amber thinks this is her week to become a superhero.
She claims that she saw a vision from God that she would win the veto this week.
It's like I'm busting out of a cape. It's my week for my little girl. We're gonna win. I can see the power of veto.
So after they showed the crazy and got that out of the way, it's time to show a little piece on Eric and Jess flirting.
Oh.
So they talked about wrestling and this,
The headlock.
what was it called? Like a clutch or something?
Clinch. Or
Clench,
yeah.
And it was all cute or whatever. And then Zach comes in with his face.
It was like Cupid's arrow was like...
So Zach was freaking all over Jess's boobs.
Zach is like our jealous dog. Every time you pet one of the other dogs, the jealous dog has to come over and be like, come on.
They were flirting and Zach came over and Zach freaking laid down on Jess.
On her boobs.
And she put her hands on Zach's chest and she squeezed his boobs.
She gave him the double purple nurple.
It was bad.
Yeah.
But it was really funny. I was like, ah!
Okay, so the woobie. Finally, America gets it right.
Thank you, America.
Yeah, thank you. And Eric must give his fake woobie to Jessica. Boy, she's going to throw that thing in the garbage when she finds out that it was Big Brother's woobie.
I think Eric was starting to believe that it was real when he was telling the story.
Yeah, it all became real to him.
It was so romantic.
It was a cute little doll. I mean, you know.
Little puppy.
Doll value in itself was pretty good, but he's a big dirty liar, and when it's not his fault. He's doing it for the money.
Since when are you an Eric hater?
I'm feeling bad for Jess because the whole thing at the beginning of the game was that she didn't want to get played by anybody, and what happens? She gets played by the only player in the game.
He likes her for real.
I know, but if he liked her for real, he'd stop the game and say, I can't take this anymore. I can't keep lying to you. I know. It's a catch-22. He's
I
gonna
don't
get
think she'll be
screwed with it.
upset.
Well, I do. I know I would be.
But anyway, just a little comment that Eric had before he gave her the woobie. He said in the diary room, oh, well, this will be easy because we're practically engaged in the house. They always talk about their fake marriage and stuff. It's so adorable.
I know. Dani and Zach are sitting around in the HOH, the meeting of the minds there.
I'm so sick of this person. I'm so sick of this person.
I'm sick of my dad. Me too.
I can't stand Jen's face. She's like, Zach, don't talk about anyone's face when you're looking like you got hit by a car or something.
You know who Zach looks like? The Travelocity gnome. Drunk. With a giant red nose. And not the white hair, because he's not that old yet. But when he gets older,
he gets up there,
he's going to look like the Travelocity gnome. Okay, so it's time for the POV.
Woo.
Woo woo.
Dani chose Dick.
Because it was a house guest choice.
Amber picked Jessica.
And Jameka got Zach.
So, the host, of course, keeping up with the tradition. Eric.
It's gotta be. He's been like the host of almost every single one.
I think almost every single one, yeah.
It might be.
Well, not all of them. Well, no.
The bad news is Jen can't play.
Poor Jen.
Yeah, she was the only one who didn't play or participate in any way.
But the special news was the top 2 finalists would win
place number 1
a trip
and place
outside
number 2.
of the house.
A mystery trip.
Yeah, the top secret trip.
Right. So everybody wants to win it.
And ED made a good point. He was like, oh, unfortunately for you guys, Jameka and Amber,
it's gonna be
no one's going to be throwing this one.
Although, half the time they said they were throwing it. I don't think
they were.
Okay, so it was a POV test of what people said in surveys. What America said in surveys.
It was about percentages.
Right. So some of the questions were like, how many people thought Kale would be a good politician?
0.
Yeah, no, it was
I'm
more.
just kidding. It was like
it was pretty low
19
though.
or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and remember any of the other ones besides the last one?
No.
Okay. They were pretty.
Oh. Who was the better boyfriend, Dustin or Joe?
Right. Well, it came down to the end, and the last question was, how much percentage of America thought Zach was the sexiest bunny? Now, come on, America. You've got Danielle,
Jen,
right?
Kale, and Zach.
Come on.
I would vote for any of the other ones over Zach.
35% of America thought Zach was the cutest bunny. The sexiest bunny, not the cutest, the sexiest.
They were all pretty.
He's a double bagger.
I don't think I would have even voted on that one.
Alright, so Danielle must have thought he was pretty sexy because she won. And Amber came in second. So the two of them are going on the mystery trip.
Yep.
And poor Amber, she thought she was going to win that.
She had the sign from God.
She was crying to Jameka. Then finally, everybody was sitting on the patio. And where was she? In a corner, crying into one of the two-way glasses, watching herself cry.
Very reminiscent of Dane Cook.
Is she friends with Dane Cook? Because she was
I
told...
did my best!
And then she would look at herself. Do I look okay
Just
when
to
I'm
look
crying?
at herself crying.
Oh, Amber.
If you haven't seen that, look it up right now.
Yeah.
Dane Cook, I did my best.
That's right. So, of course, what do when somebody wins the POV? You go try and make a deal.
Let's make a deal.
Alright, now before Amber went up there, she was all to Jameka like, I am not going to bet on the life of my daughter.
I don't know if I can even guarantee her more than 1 week.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah. So she goes up to talk to Danielle. And...
I swear on my daughter's life I'll do it. I'll vote however you want.
I will never nominate you whenever I get HOH. I will not do it. I promise you on my daughter's life.
I'll take you to the end.
She gave up everything.
Wow. Is that the meth talking or what? I think she's like 3 or 4 personalities in there.
So, and Danielle was going to take her off anyway.
I know. Well, Danielle was going to try and screw her over first and make the deal even though she was taking her off.
Yeah.
How dick of you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Danielle, Eric, and Dick are sitting around strategizing. Of course, they're talking about how sick they are of Jen.
So like, hey, put her up.
Yeah.
They kind of made it seem like Danielle wasn't planning that the whole time.
She was planning that from day one.
She planned that from the second that she won HOH.
That's right. And let me tell you, when she came out to call the POV meeting, we so know what you're doing, Danielle. That headband's not fooling anybody covering those roots.
You didn't even wear it right. It was like...
Yeah, it was like mental patient. It was like mental patient cover up the lobotomy. Ugh, those nasty lobotomy scars.
I can't hide mine.
Okay, so Amber's off.
Yep. So Danielle goes to put the veto necklace on her, and it wouldn't fit over her hair.
Her head is so big. She had a really... And then her lame excuse was like, Jen, you're not here for the money, and other people need the money.
You don't care about the money, but it would change a lot of people's lives.
I could, like, lay around for a whole month without doing anything if I won this money. So, let somebody who needs it, like me, win the money.
Oh yeah, there was one point when she was in the HOH by herself. It was either after the veto or before the veto, and she just let out this...
it was after the veto, and everybody was like, congratulations, Chris.
So she went up to the HOH, she was like...
She must be like the monster from The Grudge. Okay, so, it's trip time. Guess who's in the diary room?
White, Skill, Yell.
And Amber!
Oh!
Hey, Danielle, we're going on a trip.
Like, before we go, can I cut your split ends? I have a nail clipper.
Oh yeah, thanks. Anything you want to do, I'll vote however you want.
I just did mine. Check it out.
Oh.
Check out this belt I'm wearing.
Wow, Nick still likes me better.
Nick and me are gonna get married.
Oh, no way. He's gonna be daddy to my baby.
153.
What? Come on, guess where we're going, Danielle?
Where are we going? I hope we're going to see Nick.
I had a vision, and we're going to the Power of 10. And Drew Carey's gonna have my next baby.
Shut up. Where's Nick?
He's there. He's at the Power of 10, so let's go.
Up.
Let's go, right now. It's gonna be crazy.
Whole nother level.
I know. Whole nother level of dick. So be sure you tune in
Be ready
on
for
Thursday.
Dino Dick.
Dino Dick in all of his glory will be here on Thursday for our recap. So just be there. Till then, much love.